Alright, this is me, Gappa Magic. Here I am by the electrical box on 7th South near the old folks home. Today the phone is saying I am where the location says. So I don't need to worry about that for a second. But I'm about to go walk over to Dogman Island and see if my gifts of bread was eaten or took when I was here the other day on the I want to say the 11th. There's a duck right there. The 11th of April, 2026. That's horrible water it's swimming in. I don't think it knows that. But then again, those aquatic birds, they have like special feathers that have oil on them that like basically beads the water off of the feathers. I do know that from watching the National Geographic Discovery Channel as well. But anyway, gonna go back, take a look, see what, you know, what the eating patterns are, basically figure out if there's something actually out here beyond deer or spirit people that turn into deer, if you believe in the native folklore culture, and I do, so I speak about it. And anyway, now there's a bunch of shit right here. Like, I wonder if there was a house here or something. How is there all this stuff here? Don't really know what to say about it, except for a bunch of junk back there. Typical, I guess. Then again, I mean, it's not my job to judge it, it's just my job to film it. Someone way down there. So might as well duck into the woods right here. There's deer out here right now. While I'm here, specifically, I was seeing this right here. I want to know what I'm doing looking at this. Basically, there's bricks right here. And as well, what's this? This is like one of them old school car horns that got put here. One of the things that you wind up and it makes a noise, possibly. But anyway, this is really what made me take a while those people are coming too down the way. But let's stare at this here for a second. Bunch of bricks put up here, and then stuff, how you say, leaning against there. Logs leaning against there, meaning hypothetically got put there like that. Whether the being did it or spirit people, skinwalker people that turn into deer. It's my belief. Can't prove it though. Right there is proof right there of bipedal humanoid poop. That is not deer poop. No trespassing, huh? Yeah, whatever. Look at them all, this whole gang of deer. They're all here. The gang's all here. trying to find that one that I caught on camera on April 5th, 2026. Half his face falling off. I wonder if that's a skinwalker or is it just had a horrible accident where it ran into something. Hey, look at something picked this skull clean. Pretty sure that's a deer skull. There's teeth there too. I just watched a horrible true story animated podcast about an evil dentist that transplanted wolf teeth into a human, and supposedly somehow with as well doing ancient voodoo, it did some type of materialization where it transformed that man into a creature, and then the Area 51 Secret Service people stopped and picked that guy up, and I guess they fixed him, but they didn't really conclude on the elaboration of that, how you say, that tale. It just basically ended and went to the next one. The next one almost made me puke, and that was animated pictograph of what's going on, and basically whoever made the cartoon graphics, they definitely know how to draw horrible, disgusting pictures. And anyway, speaking of disgustingness, here's more bipedal humanoid creature poop. Right there's a fresh one, literally. You see the flies buzzing around it, meaning what I just said. There's something out here beyond deer. Deer poop is slightly bigger than rabbit poop, and they're little turds, little pellets. The deer, they know I'm not going to do nothing, but they also, they're not going to let me pet them or whatever. But then again, they could be spirit people pretending to be deer. Can't be proven, but it's a hunch, definitely. And anyway, I'm on the path. Never came this way. Shade carpet. I saw what I needed to see over there. There's more signs of it. That poop. That's creature poop. That's not deer. There's more of it. I'll stand on what I say. I do not believe that is deer poop. Here's that hole. Remember I threw a golf ball down there? Look at whatever's going on. Someone stuck that log down up in that hole. Part of that hole, similar. Or whatever. Keep on walking down to Dogman Island, or Wolfman Island. About to say Deerman Island, I guess. Right here. This is sharpening its claws or horns. Look at someone's vaping. Looks like it's full. Two of them. It's called Turn. Turn around. Every now and then you get a little bit lonely and you never come around. Heard that song on the radio. There it is. Put it up in the tree for you. For the Wolfman or Goatman. It still is possibly Goatman out here because of the axe that I found. Let's go see if we can find that again. I don't know how you could gather DNA sample off of that axe handle or not, but last night, or the other night actually, I did a more in-depth study on Pennsylvania Goatman. Supposedly the man, how you say, was a prisoner in a prison, and they asked if he wanted to be let out early, if he wanted to do testing, medical experimental testing, gene splicing, and I guess he didn't care. And anyway, it eventually turned him into a goat, half man. Now, that is the facts of what this says on the internet. It's back there farther, I think, but let me see. They were just in the water, the deer. Well, we'll come back this way and we'll find the axe handle. For the time being, I want to see if they took the food. Dogman Island, Wolfman Island. Skinwalker Island, maybe. It's pretty deep too. I don't know how deep it is, but I ain't going in there to find out. The bread looks like something got to it. Go all the way over there once. Found out on this phone, if I don't pause it, if I don't pause the video, then it'll stay recording for a longer time. Hey, there's something there, something's been drinking. Booze. There's a beer bottle or a beer can there. Now, if you believe about Pennsylvania goat man, that creature cannot morph back into human. It fully turned into a goat man, literally. All right, here we go. Don't want to fall in here. Water's starting to stink. Not like death, but swamp. This time, I'm not gonna. Oh, that's just a piece of bread. So, hey, little bugger right there. Woodpecker. How did that piece of bread get up in the tree then? That's odd. One thing that the bird knows that I'm not going to do nothing to it. That's odd too. And then bread right there in the tree, put high. Put this up there too for it. There you go. Better walk over here. Do the traditional entrance. You got knocked 3 times on each hand. That is firmly put. Believe it or not, I'm trying to move it as hard as I can with my hand. It's firmly put. They start going crazy over here. These frogs. Ducks too. Paranoid. Thinking I'm gonna go over there. Now if you look at this right here, it's like thrashing through the swamp. I mean, for all I know, it's laying over there, hiding. And anyway, go over here once. So basically, it's still yet to be determined if there is somebody out here or something, because of the fact that the bread, let's look at it once here. Chips right there, Doritos. Ripped it open right here. Didn't really care. Might as well take some of it, give it to the deer. Alright, they're over there. Hold on, I'll zoom in here. Don't want you to think I'm just telling stories. They're in the woods right there. I'll go over there and give it to them. 2 pieces here. Alright, I'm leaving now. Try to find that axe handle. Now, we'll talk about that man. Forgot his name, but he had a real name. For whatever he was a murderer, put in prison. They obviously did that to him for some type of heinous get back on whatever crime that he did to whoever he did it to. And anyway, they knew what they were doing to him. He just, he wanted to get out of prison so bad. That's whatever, he agreed to, supposedly. And that was in the mid-80s, 1980s. Anyway, you look this up on YouTube. Type in Pennsylvania Goatman history of scientific lab DNA gene splicing, and it'll come up. Or you could read it on a forum. And anyway, now the point of the story is this. I care less about it, but through my researching, and then I see what I see, hypothetically this creature or being is here, due to the fact that it has what's it called? See, here they are. I'm gonna let them know it's for them. I feel myself bowing to them, so put this right here for them. Wave to them. Whole bunch of them everywhere. I'm leaving. I don't want them to get scared. And if they are spirit people, don't know what they're capable of. They're about to go get that bread too. Now, let me find that handle. Now, let's talk about the facts of Goatman. Meaning, look at all this. This is all kind of like made like this, so it can hunker down here. And look at this. Hold on, I'm gonna check for widowmakers. Seems alright. What's that? Something in the ground. And it's in there too. Right next to this stick. Or metal stick. Now, to me that looks like sharpening claws. I mean, literally just going like this. Sharpening. Can't prove it. But we talk about where I trailed off again about Goatman. Supposedly it had its own like facility or wherever it was. I forgot where. Somewhere in Pennsylvania. And anyway, forgot what it's called too, but it'll tell you where it is or whatever. And anyway, they escaped there supposedly. Killed a couple scientists to get out somehow. And it used a fire axe. They call it fire axe, meaning an axe. If you need to hack down a door that's locked or something when the fire's going, they have an axe sometimes next to a fire extinguisher. Now, I highly doubt that's the exact same axe handle. Right there it is. I highly doubt that this is the exact same axe handle, but I'm gonna keep it as evidence. I got a bag here to put that in, inside my actual backpack. I came up on this backpack too. I looked it up when I was in the thrift store. They only wanted $8 for this backpack. And me, I looked it up. This backpack's worth a lot more than $8 brand new. A whole lot. And anyway, I don't know where that bag is. Here it is. And anyway, long story short, shit. One man's trash, another man's treasure. This is brand name too. See if I can see the name here for you. Hold on, turn the light on. It is brand name Urban Edge. So don't ever try to diss me about not being hip or hype. Basically the come up kid. Whoever didn't want this, either, how you say, got upset, somebody that had left it at their house, sold it to the thrift store, or donated it, or it even could be, what's it called, somebody's kid that upset the family and never came back to the house or whatever, and they threw all their trash to the thrift store people. Now I got that. Now hypothetically, meaning this, Goatman knows what an axe can do. Supposedly, like the folklore says. Hold on. Mazel tov. L'chaim. Ojibwa. That is just spirit, good luck type stuff. Breaking that for good luck. There's a shoe right here, the lady's shoe. There's other feminine makeup products that I filmed the other episode too. That was on the ground, strewn around here. And anyway, back to what I was saying. This sack of shit killed like young couples, obviously because they can't, how you say, fuck a girl anymore, or even be around real people without scaring them or possibly get shot by them. killed, dead. So it has a hatred towards people that are in love. It's what how you say, the true stories of actual people. There's a true story where people got away. You have to look it up. I don't remember exactly how it goes, but it's scared the shit out of them, and they both ran for their lives. Young couple, man and a lady. That's a different type of hoof print. Right there. It's rather big too. Now, if you believe in what I say, like I know I believe, Goatman's lair. Hit a golf ball. How's this one look? This is a Callaway. This one's half decent. Wipe it on something. This one's half decent enough to keep. I do have golf clubs, and I used to golf. This is half decent too to keep. Now, if you ask me why, I'm just doing it for something to do, basically. And then though, keep that. Now, like I said, look at this again. That's broken off handle. Okay, so hypothetically, it found another axe, and whatever is going or doing broke the handle accidentally and kept just the axe part, the sharp metal piece. Hypothetically, can't be proven though. And then, not only that, it rode the train here. Don't ask me why it chose to get off here. I'm just making assumptions because of the hair that I found and collected as samples. White hair that is not deer hair because I touched it. Meaning I was in a petting zoo when I was a kid. I know what deer hair feels like. It's not deer hair. That is a huge hoof print. Look at this. It's rather big. Hey, another license plate. Let's see what works. Let's see, take a look at it. Land of a Thousand Lakes. 1965. That's keepable. I know I had the other one, or I didn't have it, but I found it. And what's it called? Hold on. What's this? I don't know, but it stinks. Not the bag, but just this area. Oh, no wonder. It was literally right here. I'll show you in a second. That's well good right here. That's a memento. Heirloom. Antique. A big old piece of dump right there. So at the end of the day, that's cool. We'll keep that. Go find that other license plate now that I remember that I put it somewhere. Stashed it away behind the tree. And anyway, doesn't really give me the creeps out here. Hypothetically, the thing won't attack in the daylight. That's what it says. Most creatures won't, unless they're really hungry or hate you. With capital H. Now, there's more pieces of it. That is not deer poop. Neither is that. I don't care what anyone says. I know it's not. There's another piece. That's definitely not deer poop. Same with that one. Now, coming back over this spot with the tunnel. For all we know, it's in the tunnel right now. I'll go take a look. Stinks like garbage. Horrible stink. Looks like it's only straight across. The other license plate is somewhere around here. This is horrible, disgusting water. Hell yeah. Look at this. No wonder where it comes from. Drains. Shoot it right in there. The secret is told now. Actual sewage drains that dump it right in here. Fuck, is it stink. Part of my French too, I guess. Cussing. Look at all this stuff. This is like literally somebody's little fort or hideaway. Like someone could be underneath there right now. Hello? Hello? No cap. Literally. It could be under here. Definitely. Definitely could have slept under there. This is a brand new find of exploring. Go another deer. Literally got a goddamn grill right here. See if it would look like. There's stuff in there.